Alright folks, today we are opening up the Flesh and Blood Kayo Armory deck. Just came out. It is a pre-constructed, classic constructed deck designed to be played in your armory. So we are going to crack open this bad boy, see what it has inside, and we'll see what we think. Is there a... Oh, yep, there we are. On the bottom it tears open. Then just a loose deck. Surprised there's no insert, no how to play guide or anything like that. Interesting. And we've got our deck. Alright. To start off, we've got Kayo himself. Standard 4 intellect, 40 healther. You have one weapon zone. Attack actions you own get +1 strength while they're in any zone other than the combat chain. First time you discard a card with 6 or more strength during each of your action phases, create a might token. Very cool. Seeing a ton of play, so this is at least a good deck for them to have built. And his standard weapon, the Mandible Claw, it's a 2-cost attack once per turn, and if you've discarded a card with 6 or more, Mandible Claws go again for 3 damage. There's a QR card. This is probably the play guide here. Things like that. Well, so cool piece of art. Got Might Token that doubles as agility. Another one, agility with might. Yeah, so 3 of those. Then we've got Savage Beatdown. It's a majestic, so that's nice. It's a red, 3-cost. Play only if you discard a card with 6 or more this turn. There's an additional cost to play it. Discard a random card. If the discarded card is 6 or more, this gets +6. So this could easily be coming in for 12. And they gave us 3 copies of that. Very cool. Got Strength Rules All. It's another majestic. It's another 6 strength with a 2-cost red. And when this hits a hero, turn a card in their arsenal face up, then banish an attack action in their arsenal with less strength than the damage that's dealt this way. Alright, we got 2 copies of that. And there's a foil one, so that's 3. Very cool. Got Bare Fangs. It's a brute action attack. 2-cost again, red, with a 6 strength. When this attacks, draw a card, and then discard a random card. If the card has 6 or more strength, discarded, this gets +2. So this is an 8 if you on discard. Got 3 copies of that. 3 copies of Pulping. Another 2-cost, red, with 6 strength. With this attacks, draw a card, and then discard a random card. If a card with 6 or more is discarded, this gains Dominate. If it's defended by fewer than 2 non-equipment cards, it gets Go again. Very cool. Got Wild Ride. When this attacks, draw a card, and then discard a random card. If it's a 6, it gets Go again. Another 2-cost, not bad. It's a red. Got Clash of Agility, another 3x. It's a 2-cost, red, Brute Warrior action. When it defends the clash with the attacking hero, winner gets an agility token. Got 3 Wreck Havoc. Defense racks can't be played this chain link. When this hits a hero, you may turn a card in their arsenal face up, then banish a D-React from their arsenal. Another 2 for 6. Alright. We got Humble. It's another 2 for 6. 3 copies. It's a generic one, and then this is when it hits a hero, they lose all hero abilities till their next turn. End of their next turn. So, pretty good. Sometimes. Some heroes that really screws them up. Got Rally the Rearguard. This looks like it's our last red. It's another 2 for 6. Once per turn instant, discard a card. This gets +3 block. Activate this only while defending. Pretty cool to be able to turn into a 5 block, so that can really help against some dominate stuff, especially if your locals are dominated by Azalea. This is at least a good way to get some free block on that. And that's our reds. I've got Yellow Bear Fangs, so this is a 5 with 2. Otherwise, the same card, 3 copies of that. Then we've got blue. So we've got Assault and Battery, which is going to be for 5. It's a 3 cost. And it's got Beat Chest, so as an additional cost, you may discard a card with 6 or more. When it attacks, if you beat in chest, create an agility. Very cool. 3 copies of Blue Pound Town. 3 cost, 5 with Beat Chest, and if you beat in chest, create a might. Nice. Wrecker Romp, another blue. Another 2 cost with 6. It's initial cost to play it, discard a random card. Straight up. Then we've got 2 copies of Run Roughshod. I'll play only if you've discarded a card with 6 or more. It's a 1 for 5. Got 3 copies of Smash Instinct. It's a 3 for 5. And when it attacks, you get to Intimidate. Target hero banishes a face down a random card from their hand. Beginning of the end phase, return to their hand. Alright. Got 3 copies of Reincarnate. It's a 3 for 5. When this card is this is discarded at random, put it on the bottom of the owner's deck. Neat little ability. Probably not super competitive, but it's cool. Got Riled Up. It's a 3 for 5. If you discard a card with 6 or more this turn, it gets +1. Alright. Got 3 Agile Windups. It's a 3 for 5. With instant, discard this to create an agility token. I've seen a ton of that. Then Mighty Windup. Same thing, but create a might token on discard. Then we've got Battlefront Bastion. It's a 3 for 5. With when this defends alone, prevent the next 1 damage that will be dealt to you this turn. So it turns its 2 block into effectively a 3. That's kind of neat. Oh, we have a foil blue Run Roughshod. So that puts us at 3 for that set. So everything's a 3 of. Nice and simple, at least for that purpose. Then we've got the equipment. Knucklehead. Brute head equipment with a Kayo specialization. Action, destroy this, roll a 6-sided die until at a turn. Your base intellect is the number rolled. And temper. When the combat chain closes, if this is defended, put a -1 counter on it. Then if it has 0, destroy it. Very neat. We've got Beaten Trackers. It's a 1 defense. When you discard a random card with 6 or more strength, you may destroy this. If you do, gain an action point, and it's battle worn, so put a -1 on it if it blocks. Then we've got foil in Savage Sash, which is a 2 defense. Destroy this as an action. The attack action cards with 6 or more cost you 1 less to play this turn. Go again. And it's got temper, so when the combat chain closes, it's defended, put a -1 on it. Then if it has 0, destroy it. Very neat. And then foil Hide Tanner, which is a majestic as well. When you discard a random card with 6 or more, you may destroy this. If you do, create 2 might tokens, and it's battle worn, so it gets a -1 after use, and its arms. So the equipment is actually pretty great for being a random starter equipment. I think the deck is playable. I'm going to give it a shot in my local armory, see how it does without modifying it. all in all, it's interesting. I think it's at least enough to get somebody started playing Kayo. We'll see how it does, but all in all, I think it's a great product to get people started in the game. I really wish they would have released 2 decks at the same time so you and a friend could actually play. But, I'll take what we get. All in all, cool. We'll see how they keep going with these, because it's definitely the right idea. Otherwise, this game is kind of tough to get into as a new player. All right, have a good one. Thank you.